I guess he was burning house. You know what that means? Burning house. Hitting somebody in the ass. Come on, man.
You see, well, he said we need to leave Mark alone and worry he might take this too far. No, man, I ain't worried about it, man. The thing about it is that where I live at, you know, there's always a cop right here, man. Because
It don't matter, man. Listen. If somebody
right.
gonna do something, they ain't gonna tell you they gonna do it.
Yeah, man,
You
I ain't worried
can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere in America, and ain't nobody got him a shotgun.
exactly, man.
Everybody, every convict got him a shotgun.
Now, see,
And
the
if
thing,
he says he gonna come get you, don't worry about that, man.
nah,
Hey, man, they ain't but a bluff, man. They ain't but a bluff.
yeah,
They
see,
ain't but a bluff.
I don't know.
Because one thing at now, Alabama like Florida, they got a stand your ground law. Fire that
Oh,
ass up.
yeah, see, here in Texas, they got the castle law, so ex felons can have as many as you want in the house. The
Damn, that's
state,
why I need to be at there.
yeah, the state won't pick it up. The federal can,
Yeah.
but as long as you protecting your house, the federal won't come pick it
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh yeah. And Alabama the same way. If you're gonna protect yourself, it's all good. That's
Yep.
why get with somebody who ain't got a felon too, and you can burn that ass.
Oh yeah.
Man, he
No,
ain't gonna do man. He ain't gonna do them amendments, but try to find some kind of little young white guy and want to rub up on him and grease his ass up. That's all he gonna do.
he already
That's
got
all
you.
he gonna do.
He got the
He want no
landlord.
thugger linger in the penitentiary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, like he said, I
Yeah.
keep my pistol up creeps like Goldie. Yeah, you have to, man. You have to keep it on you, man. Especially, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, ain't no doubt.
even in the car, man. You got specific areas. Especially when you're not looking for trouble, man. It's you feel actually comfortable carrying it because you're not out there. The laws ain't looking for
Oh
you.
yeah.
You're
No man.
not breaking no laws, so it's just like, man, hey, I keep it on me. Something comes and just hey. And plus, I always got somebody with me that's a clean record and they're allowed to carry, man. So I'm not worried about it. So it's almost like I got a handicap sticker in my plaque, man. You know what I mean? So my plaque's got a handicap man on it. So
Okay.
whoever's with me, man, they always looking out for me. So I'm not worried about
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah. I got some dogs, man. Hell, you can drive down you can be a block away. They gonna let me know what's going on. So
Yeah.
it's all good. And I'm tell you one thing about somebody like him. If he's tell it, he ain't gonna do nothing.
He ain't gonna do
He
it.
just whooping,
He's a
smoking
wolf.
him. What he gonna end up doing? He gonna end up going up there to Detroit, and he gonna find Dante. When he find out how he been played a fool, he
Yeah,
better
man.
go and grease Dante ass up. That's
Yep.
what I do.
Yep. I mean, I'm willing to help out on Mark, man. Whatever Dante, I'll match Dante's offer. You know, I'm willing to help you out, man. Uh, I'm not trying to smut your name. I'm trying to help you build your relationship with your family, man. And try to clear your name as best as you can. You're not going to be completely cleared, but you're going to clear it to the best of extent, man. Instead of making a mockery, I know Mark was a victim. He said he was a
Yeah,
victim.
man.
Hips told me
Yeah.
that he was a victim either at the boys' home or either when he was younger. So somewhere in his
Mount
life,
May.
yeah, he said something about Mount Med. So somewhere down that
Yeah.
road, he got abused. So I kind of have sympathy for that guy in that way, because if he was a victim,
Hmm.
that's the way it happens. You become a bully. It's the same thing with the girls. The girls end up being
Yeah.
streetwalkers. They get abused at a young age. They get pregnant. They become streetwalkers, or they're sexually
Hmm.
active at a very young age.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
so ain't no different from a man. A man, I mean, he's gonna try to get his due either way at a young age. And I feel sorry for the guy, because I'm not the only one making fun of him. He's like a human punching bag at
Yeah.
this moment.
Yeah. But see, all that's gonna backfire on Dontanya. It's gonna backfire on him.
Yeah, man,
Trust
because he's
me, it's
playing
gonna
with that
backfire
guy's
on that
soul.
ass. That dude, that man, I ain't realized he was a. I knew he was a creep, but I ain't know he'll stoop that damn low to
Yeah,
use a man. I mean, he'll stoop that low for some content. Come on, man, go on back and start doing them alien stories, man. That you was
yeah.
doing. Come on,
Is that you're looking for controversy and conflict to be able to
man.
create
That's what he
content.
want.
It's just
Yeah.
like I don't want no controversy and conflict, man. I want to be able to hold a conversation with you. If we got a problem, let's resolve it offline. I mean, he's had my number.
That's right.
He could have called me and said, "Hey, man, what's the issue, man? What can we work out? I know we were in the heat of the moment. You said things, I said things, but you know, lay your cards on the table, man. I don't got no hate towards the dude. As much as he thinks I'm jealous of him, why would I be jealous? I
Yeah.
don't even know what the man got and don't got. I,
hmm
I I'm not looking at his Facebook pages. I don't know what he don't and don't go have. I when I
but
met him,
see, but see, a man who got something, he ain't gonna tell you all that boasting, man. Come on, man. He just boasting. He needs to go ahead on and get back in that truck, drive that truck, and take care of his family
yeah,
and do his little content when he can.
yeah. I mean, don't depend on this content creator to be your main income, man. I mean, there is some
Exactly.
content creators that get uh 10,000 views, 50,000
Oh
views,
yeah,
20,000 views per video, and those are the ones that are they're making it, and especially the ones that are making 100,000 views. You know,
yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna do
and
the
they already established. They already
exactly
established, man. Dante about he in his 30s, man. Go ahead on. Let this YouTube be your second or third hand source. This is main source. So he gonna throw whoever on the bus he can.
exactly.
He don't give a damn.
Nah, because this YouTube. Look, from my experience, there's YouTube because I don't. I try to break it down. And I'm like, man, it's not the money because okay, it depends on the views and the duration of somebody watching your video. So if you post a 20-minute
Mhm.
video and somebody watches, they break it down, they calculate to say 1,000 views, and then they get the percentage of it, and they say, okay, out of those 1,000 views, 10 it's a 10-minute duration, it's good.
Mhm.
So now those 1,000 views, it's like 10 to $15.
Man, you can't buy 2 gallons of gas for that.
Yeah, that's per 1,000 views. Okay.
Yeah.
So then when you get into the 10,000 views, so if you're dropping a video and it gets 10,000 views, now you're talking about anywhere between 125 and 175.
Oh man.
Hey, young
Woo-woo.
blood.
You
Uh,
go ahead.
somebody wants to know if you know Michael Holloway.
Michael Holloway. Oh, let me see. I knew a Stanley Holloway, but not a Michael Holloway. I knew a Stanley Holloway, and I think Stanley Holloway. He's a little bit older than I am. I think he slept. I think he was in the honor dome. Stanley Holloway was, but for us, Michael Holloway, I can't recall him.
What was there a 14 dorm?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You had 6 dorm, 7 dorm, 8 dorm, 9 dorm was lockup. You had 10 dorm was the kitchen dorm. 11 dorm was the school dorm. You had 12 dorm was like older guys or so called. 14 dorm was what they considered the thunder dorm. And you didn't have a 13 dorm, but you had a 15 dorm. 15 dorm was like a big old, like like a metal building with open day rooms, like open dormitory that didn't have cells besides 16 dorm where the chain game was at.
And young blood, why would they call it the Terror Dome? Because I mean, is that where all the youngsters were at?
Well, no, 14 don't generally consider, man, ones that do a lot of violating, man, and it was just like it's just like the hood, I mean,
Oh,
the
okay.
hood.
It's like you like a I guess medium custody, like a where you catch cases and you go in there and you get restrictions or whatnot.
Well, well, not that per se, but there's ones who just gonna, yeah, just gonna do a lot of violating. 10 dorm was like the kitchen dorm, where a lot of guys go in and they mainly work the kitchen per se, but you had other guys in there too. 11 dorm was more like the school dorm, and 12 dorm was more like older guys or whatever. And 15 dorm at the time, it was a regular dorm, and I think 6 dorm was considered SAP dorm. I think 6 dorm was the SAP dorm, the treatment dorm, substance abuse program. That's what it was back then. But like now, they had changed a lot of stuff around. I see somebody said, "Do you have your own channel?" No, I'm just rolling with no well. And like I say, when A helps B, they think A gets the most, B gets the most help, but A does, and I get a lot of help that's getting on him, speaking out against this foolishness that's going on in Alabama Department of Corrections.
Hey, Mac G wants to know, Young Blood, when did they switch to letters?
Okay, yeah, he said young blood when they switched to letters. Okay, they switched to letters. Oh man, I um I don't want to give you a definite year, but I know it was like it probably was around 2000. I guess 9 or 10 or something like that. And I can recall that 10 dorm was considered to be J dorm then, and you had J K. You had 15 dorm was G, then 10 dorm was like J, and I think no, I'm wrong, bro. 10 dorm was I dorm, and 11 dorm was J, and then 12 dorm was K, and 14 dorm was L dorm. That's right. And 16 dorm came to be H dorm. That was considered the honor dorm, and that was on. You had A side of the camp, and you had B side of the camp, and you had what considered C side. C side was where H dorm was at the honor dorm, and B side was considered where they had I, J, K, and L, and A side was considered where they had it was A, B, C, and D, and E. E was lockup. E was lockup.
And Young Blood, at the time of the documentary, how were the AIDS that AIDS section? How were they segregated? Like did other inmates were they able to go in through there, or were there guards at the door, like making sure your ID belonged, or you had a tag on your hand
No,
or wrist?
no. Um, A dorm. If you look at a pentagon, you know how a pentagon is shaped.
Yeah.
So, okay. HIV unit was separated over in what they consider 16 dorm, which used to be the chain gang. They was down there separated, and the only time that you saw them is either if you had a job working in the infirmary, or you worked in the canteen, or you worked in the laundry, and you seen them pass by. Because when they passed by, it was like deaf man walking. The camp locks down, and they bring them to wherever they going to go. Like if they going to catch the store, they brought them when the camp locked down, went to the store. If they was going to the infirmary, they locked the camp down, bring them to the infirmary. If they was going to the gymnasium, they locked them down and go to the gymnasium. But as a convict, they knew how to manipulate the system. If they want to meet with the HIV boys, some of them are going to the gym and hide out in the gymnasium until the HIV unit come there.
Oh, so they get out of place.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They
Because
go.
the only time the guards really gonna check where you at is when they do a count time, or they do what they call a master roster. A master roster is when they come in, you have to be on your assigned bed or your assigned bunk when they come around and ask you your name and your AIS number. You have to verify that to the guard, whoever doing that count.
Oh, okay. You know, another
Mhm.
question, young blood. Hips has mentioned something about a cannon warehouse or the cannon something 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 warehouse. It's almost related to military. I think he said cannon warehouse.
Okay. No, limestone didn't have the cannon white. He might be talking about some of them camps that's going towards south because limestone didn't have a cannon warehouse.
Okay.
Limestone had trade school, and St. Clair had trade school also. I only been to St. Clair, West Jefferson, which is Donaldson, and Limestone. I never been to those other camps like Bullock, Easterland, Atmore, uh, Easterland, Holman. I never been that far down south. Most of my time was done up north, up in the north and central area from Birmingham, that side, like Graysville, where West Jefferson is at. And St. Clair is in St. Clair County, and Limestone is all the way up north in Harvest, Alabama.
Okay. I mean, because
Hey,
he's
I'm gonna jump off this live and thank you all again for letting me on.
all right, Larry Bird. Have a good one,
You too.
All right, bro. You take care, man.
You too.
man. It's Mac G wants to know if you remember Jerome Daniels.
Yeah, Jerome Daniels, he was a runner for the chaplain. Jerome Daniels, uh, Jerome Daniels, he got out. He made parole or EOS, but Jerome Daniels, yeah, he worked for Chaplain Baggett many years ago, and he made parole. Mac G.
Okay. Mac G he's asking young blood, did Hips have a cell at the bottom tier at Limestone?
I can't recall that. I can't answer that he have a cell phone or not. That's out of my range.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mac G said he good guy about Jerome.
Yeah, yeah, Jerome, he was a real good guy. Yeah, Jerome was a good guy. Yeah, he worked up. Jerome Daniels, Rodney Conley, uh, um, let me see. I think Jackie Borden. Yeah, they were some pretty good guys. Michael Jose. Yeah, these guys, they was actually, they worked for the chaplain, and Jerome made sure that guys who didn't have hygiene products or whatever, the chaplain them by them being Christian guys, they'll put up a little bag and they'll take it to the guys, or the guys can go to the chaplain and they'll give them, the things that they needed. Yeah,
Yeah, so
real good guy.
did it give him hygiene for the indigent guys? The
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah. There's the guy, yeah, soap and toothpaste, lotion, there's things like that, that they can. Some guys wasn't fortunate enough to get things in, and they fill out a little slip or whatever, and they really provide. From Limestone, we used to be a pretty laid back camp, man, and like I said on that first interview we did, Limestone was considered a camp uh that you go to, and you didn't have to worry about too much bullshit going on. But then it changed.
Okay.
It just flipped over. Yeah.
What's going on, Fred Lee?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up, YB?
What's up, Fred Lee?
I can't call it, man. Hey, man, I'm just throwed, man. Because it's just throwing me because I'm like, it's like everybody getting off subject. Well, people putting the spin down. People trying to spin no air with the, hey, what about But what about, have you seen his ID? That ain't the topic. The topic,
Exactly.
the topic is
Exactly.
this man been lying. This man
Yeah.
been
Hey, hey,
lying
hey,
for so
hey,
long.
Fred. Hey, Fred G, can I ask a Mac G question he put on there? He
Yeah,
asked the coach ever transfer. The coach, yes, sir. Mac, the coach transferred to, I think he's at Bill, but he's still coach. Go ahead, Fred. I just want to ask that, answer that brother's question that he put on there.
but like I said,
Okay.
and been lying. He come up with that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if for real? Like y'all said, who knows if Dante telling the truth? Dante try to spin shit so long. Hey, Noel, man, out of respect, hey, how can you believe this man put out your whole information on the internet? This man been bashing you since you been on, Noel.
Yeah, I know,
You
man.
know,
And, you know,
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
and you
hey,
know what, bro? I don't
I'm
I
just
don't wish I don't wish him no harm, man. You know, cause he's spewing hate and it's gonna come boomerang effect, man. You know, so I can't sit there and I gotta be the bigger man and you know and
okay. Look,
yeah,
with that being said, just like how God say, you understand shit, but you don't be no fool for nobody. You
nah.
understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? You let them